Once upon a time there were 3 super space kids named Zack, Zoe, and Zeke. They lived on planet Earth, but loved imagining epic adventures in outer space. One day, an alien spaceship landed in their backyard. Out stepped a little green alien named Zonk, who asked for their help exploring his home planet of Zorg. The super space kids were thrilled for the chance to blast off into space. They climbed aboard Zonk's shiny spaceship, strapped on their moon boots, and zoomed light years away to the distant planet Zorg. As they approached the mysterious new planet, the kids gasped. Zorg was beautiful, with pink skies, turquoise trees, and scattered alien cities glowing in the darkness. Zonk brought the spaceship down to a soft landing on the planet's mushy purple surface. As soon as the kids stepped out, they realized something very strange. Zorg had unusual gravity that made them float and bounce around like balloons. "We!" yelled Zoe as she did flips in the air. The super space kids had a blast, leaping dozens of feet in the air and floating gently back down. Just then, the ground began to rumble beneath their feet. A moment later, a herd of gigantic fluffy space beasts came stampeding by. They looked like giant woolly mammoths with 6 legs, silver fur, and long swirling trunks. "Watch out!" cried Zeke. But the gravity allowed the kids to hover safely out of the creature's path as they rumbled past. When the shakes and rumbles faded, Zonk led the 3 kids on a hike into a forest with dancing green trees and chirping birds. Floating down the trail, they met friendly alien creatures like squirrels with butterfly wings and hedgehogs with polka dots. Zack even saw a flying snake wearing a wizard's hat. Next, they arrived at a peaceful lagoon filled with lavender water. Bug-eyed fish and sea turtles with twisty horns swam below the surface. As the kids splashed and played in the water, something enormous emerged from the depths. It was a whale as big as a spaceship, with rainbow colors and 100 smiling eyes. It swam up close and let the kids tickle its tentacled beard. After their lagoon fun, Zonk led them over hills and through caves glowing with crystals until they finally arrived at his home city of Zooblik. The futuristic city was filled with zooming spaceships, round buildings that floated off the ground, and robots walking alien pets on leashes. Zonk's parents greeted them at the door of their home, which was a gigantic glowing mushroom. That night they feasted on astro pizzas with cosmic sizzling toppings and moon mist milkshakes. After dinner there was a dance party where aliens and kids spun through the air doing mid-air flips to intergalactic dance music. Afterwards, everyone slept like stones in comfy zero-gravity beds. The next morning, Zonk rushed in yelling, "Emergency!" He explained that a giant space monster was attacking their city. The super space kids quickly suited up in laser-blasting battle mech suits. They zoomed across the city until they spotted the beast. It looked like a massive scaly snake with 100 snapping jaws along its body. As it thrashed its multi-mouths at the fleeing citizens of Zooblik, the kids fired their mech lasers, yelling, "Zap! Take that, space snake!" The lasers blasted the beast into a cloud of sparkly dust. The mayor of Zooblik leaned out of his floating mushroom car and pinned medals on the super space kids for their heroism. He proclaimed them saviors of the planet Zorg. That night was an even bigger zero-G dance party in their honor. After the whirlwind adventure, it was time to head home. The super space kids said their goodbye hugs to Zonk, then zoomed back to Earth with their memories and souvenirs. Zack, Zoe and Zeke would remember their extraordinary space journey for the rest of their lives. And they hoped someday to visit their friend Zonk on the amazing planet Zorg again.